Okay, here I have a perfect example of another use for the scanGauge 2, the X gauge. People ask me to check out the trucks, try to make sure it's going to be safe on a trip for them. So normally what I'll do is I'll get in it, I'll monitor FICM voltage, regular voltage, the charging system voltage that is, the engine temp and the oil temp. Now remember too, your oil temp should never exceed 15 degrees above your coolant temp at any time. I mean, they can both be 230 degrees. You just want to make sure that they're never 15 degrees apart, and your oil temp never shows high until you're going down the freeway. Going around town, idling and all that stuff would always be good. But anyhow, what I'm trying to show here is there's no indication on this truck that there's a problem. That no lights on, nothing showing up, but yet, so the guy would leave on vacation, think everything's fine. But yet when I look down and we monitor his charging system, this is what I get. Okay, so here we are going down the road. You can see the RPMs up there, almost 2,000 RPMs, and we're only putting out 11.4 volts. Even though the dash, nothing's saying anything, there's no indication that it's bad, but yet monitoring this before you go on a trip, you can see that your oil temp, your coolant temp's good, yet you have an alternator problem, so we're going to head this one off and fix his alternator before it leaves him on the side of the road. But that's another use for the scanGauge 2. Okay, it's a little bit windy here, so excuse, I'm not sure how the noise is going to come across, but I'm going to go ahead and do the alternator here in real time and film it. On another video I showed the trick as far as getting the clip down there on the belt to once you remove it. So here we have the belt's already latched, the tension's already latched, so we just pull the belt off. I'll crack it loose here with my 3/8 drive ratchet. I'm using the Milwaukee M12 series. Everybody asks what type of electric ratchet, battery operated ratchet. It's a Milwaukee M12. Feel that you're in the danger of arcing the wire back here, just pull it off here. Get it out of the way, then you won't have to worry about it. That's also what's nice about these Milwaukees. It's 2 speeds. You can do that, do it light or fast here. That's pretty good. Belt back on, check the other grooves around your AC, and just pull on it. Now the belt's back on, and hook the cable back up. And then what I like to do over here is I'll pull the starter wire off, disconnect it, and I want to crank the motor, just make sure my belt stays on track, but also make sure you're off to the side just in case you didn't line it up right or it comes off. So about here I'll do this and check it, verify that my belt's all on and tracking good. So now we'll road test it and see what the voltage is at now. Okay, so here we are. We've got the new alternator on there. We're driving down the road now. You can see, let's get it again at 2,000 RPMs. There we are, roughly 2,000 RPMs and 13.5 volts. So there's another important reason why you want to monitor your voltage and as far as your different temperatures. But another breakdown prevented thanks to the scanGauge 2 and monitoring them.